Peace, fam. How are you guys? Hope all is well. Checking on you guys. Checking on you guys. Happy Friday. I know a lot of people have getting set for their Sabbath, right? So, you know, peace to you guys as well. Yeah, I wanted to come here. I wanted to share something with you guys today, right? I, you know, looking at things that I do in my life at this point in this moment, right? I'm always looking at the how did I get up to this point, right? And it's like you got to be like, to me, you have to be a certain type of being to carry out certain type of missions, right? So like the things I'll be like, I respect how people move in life, right? However, to me, it's like it depends on the environment you actually was raised in and the speed of that environment that is going to determine how you really actually move when you become an adult, right? Some are fast learners, some are slow, but we all get to that point, right? That's the point I'm making. So I was looking at that, right? So then I got into like, when did I really, really, really understand uh, my mission or understood, right, that I'm my self savior, and to understand that the God that I'm looking for, besides my within my black man, is also within me as well, right? So I said that and I thought about it. Like I drove to and I drove from Cali, right? But I drove back from Cali by myself. I had company going. Coming back, I drove by myself, right? So I don't know if some people understand the trip. And I started from New York, okay? And went to Cali, right? So the experience with that, like, only people that really traveled or has did what I did, right, would understand what I'm talking about. I was in mountains, right? I ain't talking about no little one hill and valley type of mountains. I'm talking about all around you is mountains. They are so close to you that it looks like you literally can just take your hand and stick it out the window and touch the mountain. I was in that for days. I was in trade winds for days. I was in the desert for days. By the time I saw civilization, I was so exhausted, right? But this is the thing. I respect it all because that was my teachable moment. And what that taught me is to have no fear, right? So once I got to that point, a lot of people was asking me, even like guards was like, "Wow, Queen, do you really did that by yourself?" They was like, how dangerous that actually was. But see, I was smart. Like going, I took Route 66, but I had someone with me. Coming back, I took Route 10, right? Like I followed my father's directions because I went from Texas. I went from Cali to Arizona. I spent the night in Arizona with brothers and sisters there. Then my next move was to my father's house in Sugarland. And then from there, I went to my mom was in South Carolina until I got back to Delaware. Okay. So going going I was making stops like that to brothers and sisters as well. So I've learned to make those on the ground, what they call on the ground connections, a long time ago. It's like a lot of people that was in certain areas and what they call regions now. I brought them to the body of this nation, right? I had me and brothers and sisters was going all around this country, not all even all around this country, but all out of the country, right? Bringing people to my nation. You know, I don't know about other people, everybody else's. I'm just saying that's my experience about how long I've been doing this and how I got to this point um, where I really understood my mission or my purpose. And not only that, you know, some people say they talk to God. Well, I definitely talk to the God within that kept me, right? With no fear. And I was stopping at weird spots, tumbleweeds in the road runners, all types of, you know, little redneck white supremacy stations, but that didn't bother me. I didn't have not one fear in it all. Right? See, you also gotta have self-determination. Hey baby, what's the matter? You alright? Huh? Are you okay? All right. So yeah, you got to have a certain type of mindset, right? This ain't for everybody. And I say that humbly. Everybody don't want this job. Like this is the thing, sometimes I wonder if I could if I had a chance to close my third eyes. Well, I can say about four eyes with the seven of God, right? Cuz every day my senses are being more and more heightened, right? It's deep. It's very deep. I can really feel myself levitating spiritually, as some call it, right? I'm starting to see certain dimensional things. I'm starting to see like those lights and orbs around me. I'm starting to see like spirit animals. I'm starting to see uh things, right? Uh with assurance, right? That I'm still on the right track. You understand? I gotta go. I just wanted to share that. Something told me to share that with you guys. Also, I want you guys to pay attention to your mask. I said that earlier. And then I did a segment on it where I was wearing my mask and then like my by my face and nose had broke out from the mask. So I had to get something from my doctor just to make sure, you know. Um, it was deep because it just started off like a redness, you know what I mean? And then I was like, no, this is not cool. So be careful. So my advice to you is to put coconut oil on your face for some people. Coconut oil, my doctor, but I already do it anyway. I use sunscreen. And if you don't want to use sunscreen, the number one thing, especially now, so you can capture germs a little better and then wash it off of your face. You don't have to keep your skin protected. Vaseline intensive care. Okay, that right there, it should be like your hand sanitizer. Keep that on deck. Right, definitely. Right, I want everybody to be safe, be at peace. Let me tell you guys something. COVID is real. Okay, I know 4 people right now, right, that has contracted COVID here. 2 are my family members, my close family members. So we are watching them close. Okay? Today we had 600 and something uh, COVID patients. Be careful. Be easy. Do not change your environment. I'm still right now only at day maybe 4 or 5 out of the 14 days making sure that my loved ones, right, is not sick. But I'm still right here, y'all. Right now, I ain't going out there catch. I told him I wasn't going to catch a COVID to vote. I'm doing my bid from inside of me casa, right? And I got my shit to where it needs to be, physically and mentally. The fence up, you know what I mean? Warriors up. Uh, my house is like a sanctuary. When you come in here, you feel the peace. You can't come in my house with negative energy. My energy I have in here won't allow it. That's how you definitely gotta have your home. You can't have all types of negative energy running through your house, especially not in a time and moment like this, right? And I got my, my moo moo. Moo moo, you all right? You okay? Well, all right. You see how me and my cat be talking? I be talking to my cat in different languages. You know what? Let me put you down on cats. Cats, right? Like, to be honest, a lot of people don't realize, like, when people say cats have astral powers, right? And cats keep negative, demonic energies away from you, right? And with a cat, if you catch your cat walking around and just staring at a certain spot, right, it's something there that's unseen you can't see. So bottom line is your cat sees all this unseen. So you see him coming, well, mine, close to you, bumping you, let you know. But to me, the cat is the boomerang, right, to bounce back negative energy, to bounce back curses, evil spirits, you name it, right? So that's the reason why a lot of people, because cats will even kill a snake. You know that, right? That's why a lot of people have cats. I didn't even really like cats, but my granddaughter wanted one for the holidays, and I got her one. And then I could only get one. You couldn't get one without getting the other, so we ended up getting both of them. So I have this one. Then I went to tend to my granddaughters at her house. I went to check on that one, right? But these two cats were from, they were kittens when we got them from Petco. I adopted them, right? They got the chips and everything. You touch them, you're just going to be practicing, right? But they came from the hurricane in Florida, right? They were separated from their mother, and but they were kittens, so that's how I got them, right? So they were like trauma cats because of, I guess, the storm or whatever. But we got them when they were kittens, so we gave them all that TLC, and now this cat is just bossy around this spot. I thought I wanted to share that with you guys too, about your cats, for those who has cats. With that being said, keep your vibrations high, you guys. Have a wonderful evening, right? Shalom to my brothers and sisters who are observing the Sabbath. Y'all know if I don't do a lot of things physically, it's always there in the heart and the mind, the intention, right? With that being said, keep your vibrations high, you guys, and I'm out. Peace.